Welcome back to Chalisco Crypto. Guys, welcome. Let's discuss. Let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. You are all welcome. You guys are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. So, guys, let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto, guys. So, guys, even if so today Bitcoin is still holding strong above $109,500. So we are just about $500 away from $110,000. So which still show that so Bitcoin is still holding strong, and it still remain one of the best performing assets over the past few years. Yeah, miraculous. You are all welcome. You are all welcome. You are all welcome, guys. So let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. So today, guys, I'll be showing you guys, most of the headline that still show that so Bitcoin and crypto, the way they are still buying, and so the buying is still, still getting huge and huge and huge every single day. So the buying is still surging. So guys, we'll be looking into all those data that show that so Bitcoin is still ready to pick up high from here. Yeah. Favor, you guys are welcome. So not just that, even if another company from Germany just added the Bitcoin to their balance sheet. Not just that, even if from Japan too, another company just added the Bitcoin to their balance sheet. So even if Ukraine, so they just passed a bill, a place for them to also create a Bitcoin strategic reserve. So you guys know what those things mean. So the big boys, they keep accumulating and accumulating. And Altcoin ETF is getting closer. We show that so for sure they will be approving like Solana and SRP ETF anytime soon, which we'll be looking into all those headlines. So even if Ripple CTO confirmed that there's a major development so for SRP ledger, and Sailor too, they asked Michael Saylor that so where did he think that Bitcoin will be dipping back down to before the market starts surging once again? Sailor said that I know what he was trying to do there. So Sailor said that so Bitcoin is not coming back to zero once again. So and he did not think that Bitcoin will be dipping back down. Now we are heading to $1 million per coin. So guys, there are a lot of fantastic news about the market. So even if Bitcoin long-term holders, it's now Bitcoin long-term holder are now holding a 40.4 million Bitcoin. So which show that so even if as of today, the short-term holders they are not holding so much Bitcoin. We show that so we guys know that the long-term holder they are not ready to sell anytime soon. Yeah, guys, you are all welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. So let's discuss. Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto. Let's see what is happening in the world of crypto. Miraculous, Favor, Tracker, Cape Dawn, Akache, Rebel. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. So, guys, if you are watching from S or you are watching from Kick, so try to make sure that you are tuning in from the YouTube channel. That's because most of the time I can't stream to those other channel like I can't stream to those other channel like Kick and the rest. So, guys, let's dive into the market. As you guys can see, Bitcoin is still holding strong. And one good thing is that not just Bitcoin, most of the altcoins are up to date, like Solana. Solana, even if SRP, Ethereum is up, even if in the past 24 hours, Ethereum is back above $2,800 once again. It's just getting closer to $3,000 once again. Don't forget, just about a month ago, Ethereum did back down to like Ethereum was trading between how much then? That is about $8,800. But now Ethereum is surging. It has added another $1,000 to the price. So SRP is trading between $2.30 once again. Yeah, evening greetings, guys. Slade, Jude, you guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. Brave, you guys are welcome, man. So let's discuss Bitcoin. Let's discuss crypto, guys. So you guys can see that so the market is surging once again. So Solana is back up to $166 once again. I know that most of you guys want to see Solana at least back up to at least $200 once again, not just you guys, me as well. So I want to see Solana trading above, I want to see Solana trading above $200 once again. So for sure, it will happen. It's just a matter of time. So you guys can say that most of the altcoin are already surging. Yeah, guys, smash the like, and the subscribe button. Make sure that the notification bell is on, so that each time that I'm live, you guys will get notified. We'll be able to discuss about Bitcoin and crypto market together. So let's dive into the market, guys. You guys are all welcome. You guys are welcome. So, guys, quickly, first, we'll be starting from here. Yeah, you guys are welcome, man. Chidela, boss. Yeah, guys, you guys are all welcome. Christabel. So, guys, as you guys can see, so this is this is where they realize capitals for for the market. As you guys can see, for the chart here, BTC realize the capital for new way. So this is new way, not even just the long-term holder. So long-term holder will still be looking into that. So this chart here show that the new way, the big boys which are just coming into the market, they are buying and buying and buying. As you guys can see this chart on my right hand here, so it's skyrocketing. That's because those are new way which are just coming into the market. Let me try see if I can remove this camera so you guys can see better. You guys can see here. So the chart here, is showing that the realized cap for new way, the new way you guys can see here that is skyrocketing. The new ways are buying and buying and buying and buying. So we show that so even if the new way which are just coming into the market, they still keep buying and buying. Not just that, even if yesterday BlackRock and Fidelity, they just added a huge amount of Bitcoin. Just BlackRock alone. BlackRock added about $3,000, 3,000 plus in Bitcoin, and Fidelity as well. So the big boys keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. So which is why I still think for sure, 130K is coming anytime soon. So and you guys know, and US inflation rate, at least it come less than expected. At least we show that so at least Jerome Powell, it may be cutting rates anytime soon, and it will really make a huge effect in the market. Not just that too, and President Trump, he said that they are finally having a deal with China. So and you guys know that the tariff war, which has been going on for a while, so which it will be coming to an end anytime soon. So we show that the big boys keep accumulating and accumulating, guys. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. We are still early in the market. Don't forget, you all know that Bitcoin only has a 21 million, in the existence of mankind that will ever be in existence. So 21 million forever that will ever be in existence in the history of mankind, guys. So which is why I don't want you guys to miss out. Which is why every single day I try my possible best to tune in here, so that you guys, at least I know it will encourage you guys to keep DCA, dollar cost average, in the market. So we will all achieve a financial freedom together whenever the market is skyrocketing. Yeah, guys, you guys are all welcome. Cameroon, so you guys are welcome. You guys are welcome. So guys, the way they keep buying, you guys can see the chart here. So they keep accumulating. So we show that the big boys, they are not here to pray. People like Ceylon, even if Ceylon, he keep buying and buying. So we show that so for sure Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So this is another one here. So just in the past last week alone, in the past last week, so more than 60 companies add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. Since last week to date, just Monday, Tuesday, another about 4 companies already added the Bitcoin to their balance sheet, which are amazing, guys. So we show that so the big boys keep buying. Invest Farmers becomes first companies in Germany to buy Bitcoin for their balance sheet. This is another company, Invest Farmer. So from Germany, they just added the Bitcoin to their balance sheet once again. So, which is this is what I'm saying. The big boys, they keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating, guys. So, guys, stay tuned. So there are a lot of fantastic news about the market, which I know that it will keep encouraging you guys to keep DCA, which is very, very important. And you guys know that. The people who has been making money in the crypto space over the past few years and people who has been buying using a DCA dollar cost average into the market. So you'll be able to accumulate more when the market is down and take profit when the market is up. So which is very, very important. So guys, quickly, let's see what next. Another one here, guys. So which is why I'm so bullish about the market every single day. You know, whenever you see all those news that the big boys accumulating, you just want to go all in the market, which is why I always say that don't go all in. So that is because more bullish news every single day about the market. Yeah, miraculous, you're right. So more bullish news coming into the crypto space every single day, which is why I say a lot think that Bitcoin is not going down from here, and we are going to 1 million straight, which I don't think so because I still believe in cycles, and it will happen. So at least the market will still be back down slightly once again. So you guys can see here, Japan public companies core release point just announced it bought 50 Bitcoin. So which is for Japan's yuan, it would be yuan, Abi. So for yuan, it's now worth about 793.4 yuan at least. So you guys can see the big boys keep accumulating. So which is why Bitcoin and crypto for sure is here to stay. Bitcoin goes nowhere. More companies keep adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet. You guys can see here. So this is I'm not just saying it, and you guys can see. So the big boys, they keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. So which is why I still think that for sure 130K is coming anytime soon. And you guys can see this huge buy coming from more company. So I know that they just added about 15 Bitcoin. This is how even if a Meta Planet, you guys know that Meta Planet, they start adding 50 Bitcoin, 40 Bitcoin, 60 Bitcoin, 100 Bitcoin to their portfolio once in a while. Now, when they announce that they add Bitcoin to their portfolio, it's 1,000 Bitcoin. So this Japan company just started. That is because those big boys, those companies, they realize that each time they add such Bitcoin to their balance sheet, and their stock keep going up, and their stock keep going up. So why would you want to add a Bitcoin to your balance sheet anytime soon? That's because you guys know that even if a market seller, so which is a strategy, they add Bitcoin to their portfolio, and you guys can see that a day like today. So even if strategy stock has been one of the best performing stock over the past few years, yeah, guys. So the market, the way they keep accumulating, stay tuned. The big boys keep accumulating. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So quickly, let's see what next. Crypto asset reserve be just landed in Ukraine. So guys, don't forget that Ukraine already holding a huge amount of Bitcoin. So following the nation. So even if as of today, when the war between them and Russia is still going up and down, but they still haven't said any single of their Bitcoin. They are still holding their Bitcoin to their balance sheet, which I will also show you guys their Bitcoin holding. So when we head up to like the BlackRock Bitcoin holding, because I will also be showing you guys that BlackRock, which I said just now, BlackRock just added another huge amount of Bitcoin yesterday to their portfolio. So I'll be showing you guys, and I will also be showing you guys the Crane Bitcoin holding, which you guys already still know that US. Don't forget that was what Sailor was saying. He said that why he think that Bitcoin will not be going down anytime soon. Don't forget that the US has we already have a president who is pro Bitcoin that add Bitcoin to the US reserve. It's one of the things which Michael Saylor, the CEO of strategy, was saying. So which I will play a clip of it for you guys to see. So you guys, the big boys keep accumulating and accumulating and accumulating, which show that for sure the market is going nowhere. If anybody tell you that Bitcoin is going to zero, it's a lie. And you guys already know that, so we can't go to zero. That's because this is the one asset that has a mass supply, powered by code, you know, powered by miners, guarded by code, powered by miners all over the world. the asset that is so decentralized to the extent that it does not have a CEO. So if you want to be part of Bitcoin, if you want to support Bitcoin, so all you just need to do is for you to have a mining machine. You can start mining Bitcoin in your comfortable place, and even if you're in your home, you're living in home, you can start mining Bitcoin from there. And as far that you have electricity and you have a mining machine, you can start powering the network and be part of the Bitcoin. It's not like gold, which you can confiscate more gold, you can get more gold. No, Bitcoin is 21 million that will ever be in existence. So quickly, let's see what next. Crypto altcoin ETF summers may come in July. So if the SEC gets it approved, analysis are saying that so the cryptos ETF is coming anytime soon. So which at least we bring more institutional investor, not just into Bitcoin. That's because now the institutional investor, so when they are investing, the way they are investing so much in Bitcoin, that is because they don't want to buy any asset that tomorrow that it will get declared that as a security. Okay, Miraculous, thank you for that. So it is called Japan year, Abi. So Japan currency. Thank you for that. So it's China that have yuan, Abi. So as you guys can see here, so as I was saying just now, which is Japan, so they just add a yen, which is called about that is about 793.4 million yen. So guys, as I was saying, you guys can see that so the way they keep buying and buying, and altcoin ETF may be coming anytime soon. It's amazing that we bring more money to the altcoin. So the altcoin may be surging. So if the spot ETF gets approved, so like your Solana, your SRP, if you are holding them, so at least some other altcoin, so like ADA too, so their ETF will be coming anytime soon. So Ethereum already have a spot ETF, and BTC already have a spot ETF. So what's altcoin like a Sol ETF get approved, and we all know that for sure the all those altcoin will skyrocket. I believe it is one of the things that will also trigger alt season if any altcoin get approved. Which I still don't think that, let's say, for example, most of the altcoin, they won't be popping so much like before. That is because every time and their market caps keep getting bigger and bigger. So, guys, so you guys can see here another huge headline here. Repo CTO confirmed that, major Q2 development for SRP Ledger. So SRP Ledger, the team there, they keep working so hard. Yeah. Osita, you guys are welcome. So SRP Ledger, so the team they keep working so hard at least to make sure that so at least they bring a major development into the Ingo system, which just like as I was saying just now. So if any of those altcoin the ETF get approved, so more money is coming into the space. So guys, each time you tune in, so don't watch alone. Try your best to share the stream with your friends and family. So, which I think is very, very important for them to know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. That is because, the financial system is going into crypto. And you guys already know that, crypto is taking over the world. So, Bitcoin and most of the cryptocurrency, they are so decentralized, to the extent everyone needs a pieces of it. So, this is the asset that does not have a third party. Yeah. Greetings, J-Boy. You guys are welcome. So this is the one asset that does not have a third party. So which I think every man on this planet need a pieces of Bitcoin, not just Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrency. So that will help us at least to achieve a financial freedom. That is because the financial system of today, bro, is going crazy. Even if as of the inflation, even if as of now that the inflation, which we'll be seeing, looking into right now, so that it come at least less than expected. But year by year, inflation keep going up. the government keep printing more money, which is why Jerome Powell don't want to cut rates. Even if as President Trump said that, oh, Jerome Powell don't want to cut rates, he should cut rates. So why does Jerome Powell don't want to cut rates? That is because, he still think that, there is, deflation is real. So guys, SRP payment volume surge 1,300% as ETF approvals or hit, 87% in poly market. Poly market, so SRP, the volume, it keep surging. That is because, everybody still think that for sure, most of the people in crypto think that for sure, SRP, his CTF is coming anytime soon. That is because, SEC already declared that SRP is not a security. It's just that, they are still fighting at least for them to pay some, fine for the SEC. So, which I still think that for sure, Lipo, they have the money to resolve that. So, guys, there are a lot of fantastic news about the market. You guys can see. So, guys, for sure, if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. Yeah, for sure, Favor. Thank you for that. So, to be coming anytime, so I believe that. So, just that one thing I think is that, I want to see people here, people who want to grow, people who want to live a better life. You guys know that. So, at least, which is why I say I work so hard every single day. I try my best at least to let you guys know that, what is happening in the market so that, for sure, everybody should keep accumulating, using this year. $1, $2. Don't invest more than what you can afford to lose. Only invest the money which you are willing to lose. Why I'm saying that is because over the past few years, the market always has up and down. So if you haven't pass at least one or two cycle in the crypto space to understand how the cycle works. So if you come into the market, let's say you now invest, Bitcoin is trading between $80,000, you invest in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin now dip back down to $50,000. A lot of people will be scared. So they may even sell their Bitcoin. And when the market is up once again, they will be, at least they have to be fearful and buy back in loss. So even if as of today, Bitcoin is trading at, 109,440 dollars. People who buy Bitcoin today, they may be scared tomorrow when Bitcoin dip back down to $100,000, which is possible. Tomorrow, next week, Bitcoin may dip back down to $100,000. It's possible. Don't forget that next week Bitcoin may still be trading between $120,000, which I still think that we for sure we'll be heading up from here. So, because most of the data are looking bullish, and you can predict the future. You guys already know that. So, put it in back of your mind that, the market is always volatile. Bitcoin and crypto market is always volatile. So, the crypto market is always volatile. So each time the market is down, take it as an opportunity to accumulate more, which is what has been working over the past few years. I've shown you guys most data that show that people who make money in crypto are not traders, are people who invest in crypto for a long term. Just do the calculation by yourself. If you have invested just $10 when Bitcoin was trading at $1, today you still have $1 million plus. So don't think you are still not early in the market. You are still early. Don't forget that, the people, at least Sailor is still expecting Bitcoin to head up to like at least $10 million in the next decade, in just the next decade. And he expecting Bitcoin to be trading between $10 million in the next one decade. So we show that, we are still on track. So you guys can see. So guys, US CPI rose softening than expected, 0.1% in May. So the expected was about 4, which is a 2.5%. So now, the expected it come out with about which came out with about 2.4% instead of 2.5%. So which is why at least a lot of people still think that Jerome Powell may be cutting rates anytime soon. So, which at least we hope so. So, because it will really help not just Bitcoin, even if the stock market. So, people who, if the rate is up, people can borrow more money to invest. So, not like people like us, as I always say, don't invest more than what you can afford to lose. So, don't invest. For example, don't borrow and to invest. Only invest your side money. So the way the Wall Street, so when they are investing, they usually borrow money to invest. So when inflation is up, Jerome Powell don't want to cut rate, which is why you need Bitcoin. So why is inflation up the first place? That is because the government, they keep printing more money. So they keep printing more money. Inflation keep eating away your buy power. And one of the way for you to hedge against inflation is for you to add your money into strong asset like Bitcoin that has been going up over the past few years. Bitcoin has created more millionaire than ever. So with $10, you'll have been a millionaire today just by investing $10 2011. But one thing you need to know is that the market always has up and down. So don't think that for sure. Let me quickly show you guys this chart here. So how Bitcoin. So don't think that the asset has been going up like you know like a rocket over the past few years. No, the market always has up and down. You guys know that. So Bitcoin, it always has up and down. So guys, this take us here. This is President Trump. So you guys can see here from Cointelegraph. Trump says trade deal with China is done. So now President Trump says they have a trade deal with China. So it's amazing. And so you guys can see here, if you head down here, he said that we are getting a total of about 55% tariff. China is getting 10% relationship in excellence. So what Trump is saying now is that so at least the tariff war which has been going on with them and which has been going on with China and US over the past few months. So at least it's coming to an end. So at least it will also bring more money to the crypto space. And you guys know that when the tariff war was here and everybody was the Wall Street was selling off their risk asset, which most of you guys already know that. That is because Bitcoin is a risk asset, so which is for sure because the market is volatile, it has up and down. So and which is why there is opportunity. Don't forget, one of the biggest risks in life is never taking any risk. So investing in Bitcoin and crypto is already a risk. So that's because any asset that is up with about 20% a year, Bitcoin, even if Bitcoin is being up with 170 something million percent, Abby. So over the past few years, if you head here right now, check Bitcoin performance in the past all time supply. You can see that Bitcoin is still up with about 176 million percent just in the past one decade plus. So, which is amazing. Yeah, guys, if you have any question, drop your question on the chat for sure. I will be coming back to the Q&A. We'll be doing Q&A shortly, anytime from now. So, guys, you guys can see. So, this is, US spot ETF. So, this is eShare, which is BlackRock ETF. So as you guys can see here, you guys can see that the chart is like a rocket. So BlackRock, they keep buying and buying and buying and buying. So we should head over here. Like yesterday, BlackRock just added 3,000 Bitcoin plus 3,000 plus worth of Bitcoin. As of today, BlackRock are now holding $72.8 billion. Almost about $73 billion in Bitcoin. So it's amazing. The big boys keep accumulating. You guys can see, this was a few days ago when they take profit. You can see that, they have been buying and buying and buying and buying and buying. So this was when they went to like about 31 days straight, which there was not selling 31 days straight from on the 15th of April till on the 29th of April or on the 29th of May. So all what they was doing was buying and buying and buying and buying and buying and buying. So which is why there's no much Bitcoin out there, guys. There's no much Bitcoin out there. So don't forget that there's no much Bitcoin out there. We only have 21 million in this asset. And you guys already know that, So once a Bitcoin start booming, every other altcoin will follow. Like now, a day like today, Solana is up, and even if other altcoins. So Uniswap, I was looking at Uniswap about a few hours ago. Uniswap is up with about 40% in the past 48 hours. It's amazing, guys. So if you head over here, even if not just BlackRock, even if Fidelity also added Bitcoin to their portfolio. So let me see. It's not refreshing. It's not refreshing. I mean, so let me see here. You can see even if Fidelity also added 609.8 Bitcoin just yesterday too. So if you look at a country holding Bitcoin, which is what I was saying just now about Ukraine, you guys can see that Ukraine they are still holding So even if when the war is still hitting them hard between between Russia. So between Russia, you guys can see that as of today, Ukraine are still holding about $5 billion plus worth of Bitcoin. It's crazy. 46,000 Bitcoin. That is because Bitcoiners donate huge amount of Bitcoin to them. So even if as of today, Ukraine are still holding 46,351 Bitcoin. What about 5.7 billion 5.7 billion Bitcoin? It's amazing. So China are still holding 21 billion worth of Bitcoin, and when US is holding 22.6 billion. So the big boys, they are not selling anytime soon, guys. And Bitcoin is still holding strong, above $109,000, as you guys can see on the screen. For sure, if you have any question, drop your question on the chat, guys. We'll be doing a Q&A anytime soon. So there's another chart here, which is Bitcoin long-term holders. So which I was saying just now. Once again, let me remove this camera. So guys, so you guys can see here, this is a Bitcoin long-term holder, short-term holders. So this is the red line here, this one here, this is the short-term holders. You can see that each time the market did back down slightly, the short-term holders, which are people who are just coming into the market, who does not understand the crypto space, they sell each time the market dip back down, which is why I say that you don't have to be scared, which is why I do live stream every single day to let you guys know what is happening in the market. Why the SEC refused to back down SRP? That is because when Gary Gensler, so we'll be doing Q&A. When Gary Gensler was was here as a SEC chair, so Gary Gensler has already declared war, not just against SRP, even if against the crypto space. Gensler was manipulating the crypto market. So all he was saying is that he is protecting the investors, which everybody know that Gensler was not protecting the investor. He was here to manipulate the market, which was why, even if during Bitcoin conference 2024, President Trump said that, so he will sack Gary Gensler when he's in office, which is why he is not no longer the SEC chair as of today. So guys, you guys can see this other chart here. This other chart here show that so this is Bitcoin price, which is the black thread. So the other thread here, this is Bitcoin long-term holders. You can see that even if a Bitcoin long-term holder drop down, it will just drop down slightly. But it's not like it's not like the short-term holder that is keep going up and down, skyrocket up and down. So the long-term holder, for sure, they are willing to hold Bitcoin for a long time. That is because they understand the market. They know that Bitcoin goes nowhere. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So which is why, for sure, the long-term holders, they keep buying and buying and buying and buying. And the new long-term holder, I showed you guys the chart just now that show that the new long-term holder that is coming into the space, they keep buying and buying and buying. Yeah, Saliki, for sure, I will be doing Q&A anytime soon. So stay tuned. So if you have any question, drop your question on the chat. Let's discuss what is happening in the market together. So guys, you guys can see those analysis, those data, those trends, they are showing that, so Bitcoin is ready to skyrocket. So the way they keep accumulating. So you guys can see that the buying keep, the buying, the buyers, they keep buying and buying and buying and buying. So we show that, this asset is going nowhere. All you just need to do is try to make sure you add some of this asset to your portfolio. Yeah, guys, this is Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor said that the bear market is not coming back and Bitcoin is going to $1 million per coin. So Saylor is saying that bear market is not coming back. So don't expect to see bear market anytime soon. And Bitcoin is heading up to where? $1 million. Which you guys already know that Saylor is so bullish about Bitcoin and crypto. So Saylor is saying that for sure Bitcoin is heading up to. Oh, my camera, man! I haven't turned it on again. Saylor, Saylor is saying that Saylor is saying that for sure, Bitcoin. There's no bear market in Bitcoin anytime soon. So Bitcoin is skyrocketing to $1 million per coin anytime soon. That is what Saylor is saying. So let me play the clip so you guys can listen to him. This is Michael Saylor, the CEO of a strategy. So when they was asking him where did he think Bitcoin is going to, his research interview. You guys need to hear from Saylor directly from the horse's mouth.
How do you expect the asset to continue a price increase at these levels that we've seen? I mean, can it keep that up over the next 5 years, over the next 10 years? And at what point do we see, winter coming again? Because that's been a permanent fixture of this asset class, right? It's gone from 0 or 1,000 to 20, and then back down to 3 or 4, and then up to 50, and then back down to 15, and now up to 110. Like, when does it drop again?
Winter's not coming back. We're past that. We're past that phase. If Bitcoin's not going to zero, it's going to $1 million. And you have all the evidence you need to determine that, right? The President of the United States has determined he supports Bitcoin. The cabinet supports Bitcoin. Scott Bessent supports Bitcoin. Paul Atkins has shown himself to be an enthusiastic believer of Bitcoin and digital assets. Ken Taz at CFTC feels the same way. The banks are going to custody Bitcoin. Bitcoin has gotten through its riskiest period. The accounting has been corrected. There's now only 450 Bitcoin a day available for sale by natural sellers. That's the miners.
Yeah.
At this level, that works out to about $50 million of Bitcoin available for sale every day. If that $50 million is bought, then the price has got to move up to find any seller that's price sensitive. Now, if you do the math, you'll actually see the Bitcoin treasury companies by themselves are buying the entire natural supply.
Yeah.
BlackRock and the ETFs are buying another measure of that.
Yeah.
And we've got nation state actors coming into the space. So I think when Bitcoin rallies, if it surges to 500,000 or $1 million, then maybe we could talk about it crashing down by $200,000 a coin. But at the current price levels, it only takes $50 million to turn the entire drive shaft of the crypto economy one turn. And you've got the Trump Media Organization announcing $2.5 billion. You've got GameStop announcing $500 million. You've got my company that's raising billions and billions of dollars. So the writing is on the wall. Bitcoin's moving higher.
Yes, you all hear that. Saylor. Seliki said I should not mind Michael Saylor. So Saylor is saying that, so why he think that Bitcoin is going to $1 million from here at the current prices, because nations are buying Bitcoin. The US already add Bitcoin to their reserve. His company is raising billions upon billions of dollars to buy Bitcoin every single week, every single month. So it's buying billions upon billions. GameStop, they are buying billions of Bitcoin. Meta Planet are buying. Countries are now adding Bitcoin. Miners does not have even more Bitcoins to mine. So we show that, so even if as of today, there's no much Bitcoin out there. So which is why he think at least Bitcoin may be heading up to like $500,000 or $1 million, and now crash back to like $200,000 or $300,000 before the market will start, going upwards again. But he does not think at least maybe Bitcoin is coming back to like, he does not think like maybe Bitcoin is coming back to like anytime soon, down anytime soon at the current price. So guys, let's do Q&A. Yeah, a big swag event. Michael Saylor's strategy is that, let's say, for example, if happen to be that, strategy have to sell their Bitcoin, it will be a big event, in the crypto space, a big one, a destruction in the crypto space. It will be a big destruction in the crypto space for sure, which is why I think that, I don't think, Saylor will be anytime selling anytime soon because I think Michael Saylor is so smart. As you guys heard from him just now, because Sailor is so smart, it has been there must be one way at least for him to borrow more money to buy Bitcoin, even if Bitcoin, because their average buy, Sailor average buy is between 70,000 in Bitcoin, which I think Bitcoin will dip below $70,000 once again. So what will Michael Saylor do? Will he sell his Bitcoin? No. Sailor will buy more, he will borrow more money, at least to make sure that he protects his bag, which is for sure. That is what Michael Saylor will do. Yeah, Miraculous, you are welcome. So let's do Q&A, guys. So if you have any questions, so let's do Q&A. Question and answer, man. Let's discuss the market. So what you guys are buying, let me know on the chat what you guys are buying, man. You guys let me know what you are buying. And don't forget, guys, my DCA portfolio is starting. So keep some cash on your side if you don't know what to buy. So I will be adding $50 to my portfolio every single week. So when I think that, it is time to start buying. So because I'm still looking into the chart, if history is on our side, at least the market need to, if history is on our side, at least the market need to dip back down slightly between end of the year. At least we need to enter the other phase of the market. So which at least normally the market need to dip back down slightly if history is on our side. So if it happen to be that the market did not dip back down, boom. So I will start my DCA portfolio, but I still need to look at history before I start buying once again. Yeah, Slade, they are good. So thank God. Keep pushing, man. Keep working in crypto. At least expecting Bitcoin to head up to $120,000 anytime soon, and not just Bitcoin. Bitcoin was just about less than 2% away from all-time high. So you guys, Bitcoin time high was Bitcoin all-time high was about $20 away from $112,000. So Bitcoin all-time high was $111,898, just about $20 away from less than $20, something like that, away from all-time high. So we show that, So about what Bitcoin was about $112,000. We just about 2% away from all-time high. The market is just about 2% away from all-time high. Yeah, Christabel. Thank you. You're watching from Nigeria, right? So thank you, guys. Guys, the thing is that I keep this year. So for sure, we will all achieve a financial freedom, by just using DCA. It's very, very important using DCA. Dollar cost average into the market. You guys all saw it yesterday. Even if James Wine, who has been trading with leverage, so when he get wrecked a few days ago, so when the market did back down, he said, don't trade with leverage. So that is the power of using leverage. So when you are winning, you feel like, oh, it's a good time to keep going all in the market. But when you get wrecked, you feel like, oh, what a fuck, man. So the market is surging once again, man. Bitcoin is surging once again. 109,600, just about $400 away from $110,000 once again, man. The market is holding strong once again. More volume coming into the market. So which is why I say this year is the best strategy, guy. Yeah, thank you, Favor, thank you. So that's why I keep tuning in every single day to let you guys know what is happening. It's very, very important to know what is happening. Those events determine if the market will go up or down, which you guys know. So if the big boys start selling once again, if they start taking profit, I'll be looking into all those data to let you guys know, the big boys are taking profit too. So at least they are selling. So even if the market is going down, so you have to make sure that at least you take some profit so that you'll be able to buy back. It's very, very important. Know when to take profit and know when to buy. Yeah, miraculous. Thanks for that. Sita, you guys are welcome. I'm here, man. Thank you for sure. Favor, when we get to 1,000 subscribers, for sure, I will be doing a massive giveaway. So not just that, even if for now I'm still planning at least, for sure I will still be doing giving away some, crypto NFT randomly. So which I'm planning at least the next giveaway. So thank you for that. For sure, when we kick 1,000 subscriber, so for sure there is a huge giveaway coming. Not just that 1,000 subscriber. I need 1,000 people that want to at least they want to grow. You understand that? So not just people who want to grow, people who want to to create a better life that we will be hitting crypto together. So in the next few years, we will all meet ourselves a Bitcoin conference, enjoying ourselves, let's living a better life. Those are the people who I want to see here. People who want to grow in crypto. So that's because I believe so much in crypto that the next few years, Bitcoin and crypto will change lives, just like the way it has been changing over the past few years. And you guys already know that. Bitcoin has been one of the best performing assets over the past few years. Not like gold. Even if Peter Schiff himself know that, even if when Peter Schiff is say, "Oh, gold is here to stay," he knows that Peter Schiff himself know that Bitcoin has been one of the best performing assets. You guys listening to him during Bitcoin conference. Peter Schiff said that why he is still not holding a huge amount of Bitcoin. That is because he saw Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading between $4. He said, no, Bitcoin worth nothing. But he still, yeah, see Bitcoin trading at, between, $10. He still did not buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin trading $1,000. He saw Bitcoin trading $4,000. He said, to himself, Bitcoin, which I did not buy when he was trading between $4. Why will I buy it now that he's trading between $4,000? That is how we saw Bitcoin skyrocketing every single day. See Bitcoin skyrocketing every single day. Now Bitcoin is trading above $100,000. So the thing look like a film. Even if it is you, if you saw Bitcoin when Bitcoin was trading at $4 and you did not buy Bitcoin today, it's hard. Not everyone can pull out $100,000, $110,000 to buy Bitcoin as of today, which is why one of the way to accumulate Bitcoin and crypto is using DCA. Bitcoin is back up to $107,000, $109,700 once again, man. The market is kicking hard. You guys can see Bitcoin is, $110,000 coming anytime soon. $110,000 coming anytime soon. Why did SEX refuse to back down on SRP? Seliki, already answered that question right now. You all know that, SEC chair, the former SEC chair, which is Gary Gensler. So he was against crypto. He was against SRP. He sued Coinbase. He sued even if Binance. So he not just he sued he sued Lipo based on this SRP. So he sued most companies. So now even in the new SEC chair is crypto friendly, as we can see. So yesterday I played a clip for you guys. Yesterday or day before yesterday. So I played a clip for you guys when he said that he is in support of crypto, and even if DeFi will be excluded for regulation. So which is why Uniswap, if Uniswap is skyrocketing in the past 48 hours, Uniswap is up with about 40%. So which is huge. So Aave is up, So people altcoin like even if package swap. they will be surging anytime soon. That is because the new SEC chair. So the new SEC chair is in support of crypto, is crypto friendly, and that is why they are now still dropping the lawsuit case against Coinbase and the one with against Binance. So which is why most of the altcoin for sure it will be free. They will be surging, which is why I believe so much that altcoin will be surging. If you guys notice, Michael Saylor a few years ago was saying that most of those altcoin, even if Ethereum, he said all those altcoin will die off. One of the coin that will survive is Bitcoin. That is because he believed that most of those altcoin they will be declared as a security. But which is why I myself I believe in the next 20 years from now, if you say one of the coin that will hold strong is Bitcoin. Okay, but if Ethereum will be here, yeah, I think so. If Solana will be here, yeah, I think so. But what you need to put in back of your mind is that new competitor, let me put it that way, new altcoin keep coming out every single day. So which is competing with Ethereum, which is competing with Solana. You guys were, Sui now. Sui is competing with Solana. Sui is competing with Ethereum. So which is why more money will still be flowing into altcoin, but the market cap more in the future, the market cap may keep diminishing every single day, every single cycle. But don't forget, even if as of today, because last cycle Solana all-time high market cap was 100 million. So even if Solana is still trading between $166 today, the market cap is still huge. So that's because last cycle Solana all-time high market cap all-time high was Solana market cap all-time high was about 100 million. But Solana market cap today all-time high Solana market cap today is 87 million. But why Solana is not trading between at least Solana should have been trading between at least $240 as of today. That is because they have split more, even if as of then to today, more Solana have come into the circulation. So which is why it's not like a Bitcoin that is being programmed by code, so that maybe that is being powered by miners too. Why daddy? Okay, your daddy, my daddy. The bear market, yeah, before from now till end of the year. So from now till end of the year, the heat is hitting hard once again. So from now till end of the year, so at least from now till end of the year, sometimes it usually end before the end of the year. So because after having event, we usually have 18 months. So for 18 months, we have few months left before the end of 18 months. After having having event, so after having event, we usually have 18 months for the at least for the bull cycle to kick on, and now we have few months left. So sometimes we usually after that 18 months we see the market may still go up more, and sometimes the bull market end before the 18 months, which is why I say now till end of the year at least the bull market, let's see how it goes. If history is on our side, the market usually dip back down. Now, when you see everybody is bullish, everybody is expecting the market to go up. The whales are buying, the big boys are buying. One thing is that, which I tell you guys every day, is that the way now they are buying using OTC. They are using OTC, which is why I still think that, the market, at least, even if we may still be able to dip back down, because the way are using OTC, they are not buying using open market. They are still using OTC market. The way are still using OTC. No problem, miraculous. Yeah, you guys can see Sui has been one of the best performing, even if Altcoin over the past few months. So even if a year, if you look at the chart right now, a year between so it's flat. So it's still down with about one piece. A day like today, so now will be flat. 1 year performance. But if you look at Sui, 1 year performance, Sui is still up with about Sui is still up with about 200 and something percent. Not just that, their ecosystem, they are working so hard to bring more user into the ecosystem. But what thing is that, meme coin are coming back once again, guys. Don't think that a meme coin is dead. No, I know that for sure meme coins are not dead. But if it happen to be that the cycle, we get if history is on our side that, we run out of the cycle, we enter the other phrase. Okay, the meme coin may dip back down for now, but meme coin when they are coming back again, they will be coming back with full force, and you guys know that. So meme coin traders, they are still here. Everybody is still here to trade meme coin. Even if me, I will be trading meme coin once again when I find out that So it is time to start buying once again. We buy. So meme coins are coming back, and then 90% of the meme coins they are on Solana. That is because Solana we have a cheap transaction fee, so which is when what even if Ethereum team they are working on Ethereum at least to also achieve a cheap transaction fee, so which is they haven't still be able to achieve that yet. So which is why most people their project, they put it on Solana. That is because Solana fee safe. So if you want to make a transaction on Solana right now, you don't even pay up to 5 cents. So you make a transaction. But to make a transaction in Ethereum, just to buy and sell NFT on Ethereum, you will be able. You have to ready to spend at least $5 or $10. So which is crazy for just transaction fee. But on Solana, it costs you nothing. It costs you like almost zero to make a transaction on Solana. You guys already know that. Most of you guys already know how that works. So which is why most people are on on Solana. If you head over to their screen right now, you will find out that 90, not just 90%, 99% of the meme coin on Solana. So the market, Solana may be down for now, but you all know, for you to buy Solana, for you to buy those meme coin, you need Solana to trade all those meme coin. So NFTs too are on Solana. So which is why the meme coin market is down slightly, and which is why Solana is being down. And the way already still taking profit. The way keepers still taking profit on Solana. I saw it on chain about a week ago, not even up to a week, about 3-4 days ago, which I also tell you guys. So the ways I was taking, they were taking profit, selling Solana. I think maybe because of FTS, they are paying out some of they are paying out their client. You guys know that, which I showed you guys about weeks ago, that FTS will be paying out, they are holding. Seliki, what are you sending? For sure, in that country is not easy because inflation, we are talking about inflation here in Europe, we are talking about inflation in US, but a place like Nigeria, like a place like even if Venezuela, the inflation is skyrocketing because the currency keep getting worse and worse and worse. What your 1,000 naira could buy a few years ago, now if you want to buy it, you will be buying it with 5,000 naira, which show that inflation is up with about a 500%. But nobody will tell you that. People will keep telling you that inflation is up with about 2%, which is not true. One of the way to hedge against inflation is to invest in a strong asset like Bitcoin that has been going up in value over the past few years. Bitcoin has been skyrocketing. 2011, Bitcoin was still trading below $1. A day like today, Bitcoin is trading above $109,000. You are right, Seliki. Leaving that side is not easy. So one of the best way is to invest in a strong asset. So invest in a strong asset like Bitcoin that have that does not have inflation. Bitcoin does not have inflation. Demand supply is 21 million that will ever be in existence. Even if as of today, circulation, we already have how many Bitcoin in circulation supply? 19 point circulation supply. Total circulation supply is 19.87 million. So as of today, we have 19.87 million in circulation, which show that we only have about 1.3 million for the miners to mine in the next 100 years, in the next 200 years for miners to mine. So there's not much Bitcoin out there, guys. For sure, there's not much Bitcoin out there. SPS is on fire. Most of the altcoins are booming a day like today. Ethereum is high today. Ethereum is still trading between, it's almost back up to 2,900. You guys can see. Ethereum is almost back up to 2,900. Yeah, buy and hold. Most of those altcoin guys, to me, one of the good altcoin to buy and hold for now, if you want to hold. Guys, try to make sure your notification bell is on. It's very, very important. So that each time I'm live, you guys will get notified. Not just that, share with your friends and family so they can be tuning in. We'll be able to discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. For this year right now, if you want to this year, at least Bitcoin, Ethereum, let's say I will add Solana, and you can still throw SRP there. So because, the market is already way too up. But if you are DCA for a long term, it's never a bad time to buy Bitcoin, guys. For sure, if you are DCA for a long time, buy and hold dollars. Yeah. So it's just using a DCA, buy and hold for a long term for sure. You will be in profit. Avas, you are waiting for Avas to, let's see. Avalanche is, it's been weak these days. But for the 7 days performance, it's still up with about 7%. It's still, last cycle, Evans was up as high of between about 140 something dollars, man. Yeah. Let's see with TradingView. 2021, Evans was up as high as you can see. Just like as I say, $147. Evans was trading up. All-time high was $147. So that you guys just see, I say just now $140, $147 all-time high 2021. Then Evans has been down, most of the altcoin has been down, which is why I say that, so even if when Bitcoin is sitting all-time high, you guys can see that most of the altcoin have still recovered up to all-time high yet, which is why I still think that, for if Bitcoin head up to $120,000 and we have a good pullback, if we have a good pullback to like $115,000, boom, you guys will see that most of those altcoins will start booming once again. Most of those altcoins for sure they will pop hard. They will pop high once again. One thing is that for we to just for Bitcoin to head up higher from here. What is dumping, Selikin? What altcoin is that's dumping? You guys let me know. So guys, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So for sure, we will all achieve a financial freedom together by just investing in Bitcoin and crypto. And you guys already know that Bitcoin is here to give power to the masses. So Bitcoin is decentralized. So and crypto has been one of the biggest decentralized system over. Okay, hold. So Bitcoin has been one of the biggest decentralized system over the past few years to date. Most of the altcoins are dangerous because new innovation, Abby. Yeah, that is what I was saying, which is why I say that, so more altcoins still coming into the space that is competing with the old altcoin for sure, which is why I think in the next 20 years, if you think one of the strongest coin that will still be in this space is Bitcoin. That is because Bitcoin is a store of value. So it's not even a proof of stake. It's also a proof of work. So Bitcoin is a proof of work. So which why I believe that in the next 100 years for sure, all those Bitcoin will still be here. So guys, keep tuning in every single day. If you are watching from Kik or you are watching from Twitter, so guys, head over to the YouTube channel. Try to make sure that you turn on your notification bell. So on YouTube, try to make sure that you turn on your notification bell on your YouTube, so that each time that I'm live, you guys will get notified. We'll be able to discuss Bitcoin and crypto together. So guys, for sure, Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You guys just see that most of the data are showing that the ways they keep accumulating and accumulating, not even just the long-term holder. This chart here is showing that the new way. This is the new way which are coming into the market. The new way which are coming into the market, you can see the chart is skyrocketing. Those are people who are just coming. So which are just like the companies, new companies which are just coming into the market right now. They are buying and buying and buying. So their wallet address is skyrocketing. It shows that those new way, they are even buying than the old ways. The long-term holders, they keep because a few years ago, they never believed in this asset. Even if as of today, Bitcoin is still trading sideways, so it's a good time to keep adding it to your portfolio. For sure, guys, tomorrow I will be streaming, so make sure that, at least you keep tuning in so that we'll be able to discuss about Bitcoin and crypto together. So when Bitcoin is up, be trading $1 million per coin, we will be able to take profit and live a better life, which is what we all want to see. At least to live a better life, not working 9 to 5 and the government keep printing more money every single day. So and spending endless money and your buying power keep going down in value. So guys, I will be seeing you guys tomorrow 6 p.m. Central European time. Don't forget that so if anything destruction happen in the market, or for sure I will stream to let you guys know what is happening in the market. So even if it's 2 p.m. here, so for sure I will live stream to let you guys know what is happening in the market. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, you are smart and intelligent. With Bitcoin and crypto, we will all achieve a financial freedom together. So see you all tomorrow, guys. Chalisco is out. Always share the stream with your friends and family, man, so we can all learn about